Hello everybody, this is Rashir. Welcome back to part 5 of Bookstore Manager. So this part hopefully will be my last part of this series, and we just left two more functions to take care of. One is the update function and delete function and exit function, which is almost nothing important really. But what we need to do now, let me show you our GUI one more time. Let's say, for example, we want to delete this row here, which is empty. We need to take a couple of steps. First, we need to make a connection between list box and mouse click, and after we need to pass all this information to our backend script here to delete function, so we can get rid of this row, or we can also pass it through pass it to update function. So anyhow, whatever we want to do, we need to take care of this connection. Oh, sorry. So first thing to do is we need to bind the mouse click and the widget. So to do that, we need to use something called bind method. So here I'm going to say list box dot bind, and here in bind you should exactly use these characters. It's like 2 greater and 2 smaller sign, and inside list box select. All right, and we need to pass an argument and pass our function as an argument, and we are going to create a function. Let's say get selected row. All right, and up there we need to create an helper function, or whatever you want to call it, define, let's say get selected row. And here it's very important, we need to pass event, because mouse click is event. So what we need to do here, we need to, let's say we need to have a tuple, and in tuple we need to pass all the information, or the index of the rows, what we are going to get from the list box to our list, so we can use it as a reference when we want to delete something or when we want to update something. All right, so the first thing is that unfortunately we need to use global, and it's not that bad. I know now a lot of people start to say and it's a bad idea, but anyway, global is there and you can use it when you want. If just be careful, let's not overuse it, because it can mess up your code anyway. So I'm going to create global, let's call it selected, because we can use a tuple, or at least let's make tuple selected tuple. All right, and what we need to do, I need to just bring up one time more here. When we click here, we have 5 elements. One is primary key, the title, the author, the year, and the price. So each of these need, for referring to each of these elements, especially when we want to update this row, we need to have access to their index. All right, so the first thing to do is find out which element have what index. So here I'm going to say index equal list box, and also here exactly we use cross selection method, and cross selection method is selecting the clicked row in our list box. And what we need to do, and what we need is the first element 0, which is our primary key. So by that we can refer it to our backend and send this info to backend function, and we know which record we are going to delete. All right, and selected tuple. Now selected tuple equal list box. List box. Actually, we should list box get that index. All right. That's it. And by that we have the information that we need. Now we need to come down to delete command, and here we just simply say backend dot delete selected tuple item number 0 with index 0. So for example, before I save it, let's say we want to delete this row, right? When we click on it, all this information is coming to this function and stored to this selected tuple. And because selected tuple is global, we can have access to it here also in another function. And when we use this index, we can use it and send it to delete function, which is here. And by delete function we can just, by id, where id is the given number here, we can delete that row. That's it. So I'm going to save it out of the program and one more time run it, and let's see if it really works. This one, and this box gets, I have typo in line 12. Where is it? In front of line 12. Alright, let's see, where is it? List box dot get. Alright, yes, this is my typo. Okay, and view all here and delete, and view all, it's not there anymore. Alright, but what I like to do is what I really like to do is every time I click on this row, any of this row, I want to have this information passed to these widgets here. And also after deleting, I want to have new update for my list box. So that's actually very easy. Let's do it fast. So what we need to do in get selected row, after we done this stuff, let's first delete each entry widget, and after insert this information to the entry. So a title, entry title dot delete, and from 0 to end, and entry title dot insert at the end of the line with selected, what we are going to select, selected tuple index number 1, which is our title actually. So we do the same thing for all these entry widgets. So entry author dot delete from 0 to end, and entry author dot insert at the end, and selected tuple index 2, and entry year dot delete from 0 to end, and entry year dot insert the end of the line and selected tuple 3, and the last one is entry price dot delete 0 to end, and entry price dot insert at the end of the line select. Actually this is actually is at the end of the list, but I think anyway, select a tuple and index 4. And what else we need to do is so to do that, to clean up the screen and have a new list, the only thing I need to do is after this command here in delete command function, I'm going to call the view command, and that can take care of my display box. So for example, we have here 2 books. I click on the last one, I delete it, immediately show me it's gone, but still I have this information here in my entry widget. So maybe I change my mind, I can add them back in here. Alright, so that can be enough for us for now, and the only thing left is update. So actually the update command uses the same principles. I mean, we are having access to our list box elements and getting the items index, and after passing to our function in backend. So for example, we can write here backend dot update, and here selected tuple index 0, which is our primary key, and the rest we can get it from our widgets, entry widgets. So here, for example, title underscore text dot get, and author underscore text dot get, and year text dot get, and also the last one was price underscore text dot get. So, and after update we can just call the view command. Again, view command, and we can update our list box. So let's try it. Here, if I have any record, oh, I just have one record, I forgot. Should I add another one? No, just let's update this one, the book 1. I'm going to change it to, I don't know, maybe something like Python, and the author is, that's myself, or never mind. And I update it, and I have Python with my own name. Sorry. So that's it, and this is our update function. The only thing left is the exit button, and here we have a couple of choices. I don't think so it's necessary we run any operation before exiting the program. The only thing I need to do is just exit the program itself, and we can do it by just simply exit, or I can even get rid of this function here. Actually, I really don't need it, and I can come down here, and where is it, and instead of exit command, actually you can pass the exit here, and I think this is special, so you can have it this way, maybe, I'm not sure, but let's try. Actually I forgot if the exit can work that way without parentheses. Yeah, it works. Okay. Because somehow I remember the exit's different, and you should have the parentheses, but never mind. And here you can just simply say main window, or the name of your main window, whatever you called it at the beginning of the program, dot destroy. and that's it. You destroy your Tkinter main loop and you're out. So that's it. For example, you can have some chains, and you can, for example, create another helper function to take care of this stuff, like cleaning all the entries and inserting new values, or whatever you like. This is up to you. You can just develop it how you really want. But as it goes for our program here, we have very simple bookstore manager. You can have some add, search, update, delete, record there, and very basic stuff, and also very basic where is my not this one, here, yeah. And you can add, I forgot even what I've been saying, and this is also very simple and basic GUI with Tkinter. I think it's good enough for any desktop application. So that's it. I hope you like this series. I hope I could teach you something, and so if you have a question, please ask. If you have some suggestion, please tell. If you like my videos and tutorials, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I see you guys in next video. Actually, I'm not sure what will be, maybe some games or some other ideas, I don't know, but probably game. So until then, see you guys, and take care. Thanks for watching.